Hey everyone, it's Presley at ActOutGames.com here, and today I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite video games that I like to play on the computer, The Sims 3. I have tons of expansion packs for it, and one of the challenges is a legacy, but that's not what I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be talking about a prettacy. A prettacy is when you create a really ugly sim. It doesn't have to be the ugliest possible, but it just has to be ugly. And by marrying and having children, and it does have accurate genetics, so if your sim has like a face like green eyes and the other sim has white eyes, there's a 50% chance the white eyes will be passed on, and there's 50% chance the green eyes will be passed on. So it has accurate genetics. So you have to marry pretty people and make imaginary friends real, which comes from generation. And once you marry, you have to end up with the prettiest sim possible you can in 10 generations. So you start with your, I guess you would call it the starting person. I don't exactly remember what you call it, but the first sim, which is generation. In the prettacy, it's generation 0. In normal legacy, it's generation 1. But generation 0, this generation 0 person, they have to get married to a pretty sim, have kids with a pretty sim, which starts generation 1. Generation 1 is the first generation. The prettiest sim in generation 1 becomes the heir that gets married and has the children for generation 2. And then it goes on and on, generation 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it just goes on like that, and it's really cool. I have one right now going with the last name's prettacy. I was going to have it be Day. I may change it eventually. But my founder, that's what you call it at the beginning.
Founder, yeah, that's good.
Founder.
Wait, tell us about the one of your Sims got married and has a kid that can't be the heir.
Oh, yes. So if your sim gets married to a single dad or mom, you should just make a boy, then that kid cannot be the heir because it doesn't have the genetics from the ugly sim passed down to it.
Yeah.
So it cannot be the heir. But if you take it and you have
Like a stepchild.
Yeah, stepchild. But you can take it and have somebody married, and then have that children get somebody married, and then just try and keep that.
It has to be in the bloodline.
It has to be in the bloodline.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. I didn't know that the Sims did genetics like that. That's a pretty neat way for you to play around and study genetics.
Yes.
Like you could make a Sim with black hair and see how long it takes to have a child with blonde hair or red hair.
Or any other color hair.
Yeah. So you could...
So one of my favorite things to do in genetics is see people with crazy hair colors, like green, orange, yellow hair. That's just a random example. And bright and like very red eyes and all these crazy things. And of course put in random traits that don't mix together well, and then make another sim that isn't really crazy. It's just a normal guy with traits that mix well and make sense together, and then breed them together and see how long you can keep the crazy gene alive.
That's pretty cool. I think one cool thing too, like I just had an idea, would be like make a random character, and that I assume there's like character randomization.
Yeah, there's character randomization, and there's also pre-made sims.
Right. So randomize a character and take a snapshot, like a screenshot of it, and then randomize a new character, and then try with that new character through lineage to end up with a character that looks like the first random character.
Wow. Well, you can just make another character, but you're gonna need to make another character. So maybe you can do. Yeah, you have to take that character.
Oh, they're both random.
Yeah, and then make another random character, and then click play with genetics, play with genetics, play with genetics, play with genetics, play with genetics. That's the button that makes a child for you.
Oh, is there? I didn't know there was
There's a button it's called play with genetics. You click it, and it mixes the genetics just like it would if you had a child in there.
Oh, that's neat.
Thing. So you don't have to be like, okay, I'll put this guy's nose.
You don't have to go all the way through the generations.
Nope. You just have to click.
Oh, that girl's nose looks kind of like his, so I'm going to have him marry her and then have a baby, and hopefully they'll have that nose. And then I'll start looking for other parts, and it'd be really hard to try and build another random character.
Oh yeah, that would be fun. So yeah, you can take that random character, and then you can take another random character, and then you randomize a character, and then you take that character, and you will put that character's nose on another character, and you marry, and then you marry the guy, and then you have to and then hopefully that nose is passed on to the next generation.
Yeah, right.
And then you have to go to
You could lose that nose.
Yeah, and then you can go get another.
That's cool. Okay,
Yeah,
maybe
that's
we'll play
good,
with that
yeah.
too. But yeah.
I'm gonna start that challenge.
So I think it's very neat that The Sims has that genetic stuff because you're learning, in your homeschooling again, you're learning some stuff about genetics by playing a video game. I think that's pretty neat.
Yeah, that's really neat.
Okay.
Even though we have a conversation in the middle of it. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.